Some of you who were at the dinner last night already know that I had the extraordinary privilege of growing up in this country. If you'd asked me what my nationality was at the age of 11, I would have said Swedish. When someone asks me that question now, I have no idea how to answer it. Moving to England at the age of 11 was quite a painful process, to be honest. And as a teenager, I often felt felt like an outsider. It's been an enormous advantage in running an innovation company. It's actually a gift to stand outside, to be able to view the world differently. I only wish that my 16-year-old self had really realized that, along with a couple of other things that I probably shouldn't mention here today. Today I'm going to invite you to think differently, to view the world differently, something that we've started to make happen, to think about how flexible electricity customers can drive exponential growth of wind and solar as cheaply as possible. The mission at Tempus is to create flexible customers and therefore drive decarbonisation. Today I'm going to talk a bit about the market structure needed, what our technology does, and why I'm here today. Market design is crucial. It's got to be possible to extract the value out of the market to reward customers for being flexible. We're seeing that really clearly in Australia, where we're helping customers who buy direct from electricity markets to use their flexibility to reduce cost. And we're also working with a utility to help their customers. The energy-only market in Australia, because it's so volatile, means there's lots of value available for customers. And our business model is based on taking a cut of the value that we create. In the UK, hidden fossil fuel subsidies prevent this. So much so that in 2014, we legally challenged the UK capacity market in the European Court. We were in Luxembourg having a hearing in July, and we expect the result before the end of the year. If we win, we will remove billions in fossil fuel subsidies in the UK and prevent all European countries from bringing in the same kind of scheme. And I believe really strongly that as well as innovating, you have to be prepared to force change. We need rapid change. So what's our innovation about? Our data scientists predict what electricity customers' needs are and make sure they're met at the lowest cost by predicting the price. Imagine using machine learning to predict and use that information to actually change future outcomes for customers. We connect into their flexible assets, aircon, refrigeration, electric heating, batteries, and we move that load out of the expensive periods into the cheaper periods, because increasingly low prices are a signal of oversupply of renewables and high prices a signal of high carbon intensity, which is why this matters. We've raised 5 million already, and we're currently close to closing a 1.5 million investment round. But fundraising, I think, is a little bit like dating. So it's always better to get more interest. In Sweden, the market conditions are already good, which is why I'm here. Vinnova has supported us in doing a feasibility study to run this model in Sweden and also look at some other European countries. So we're very keen to bring this to customers here in Sweden. Because I grew up here, when my children say, and children always do, it's not fair, I always hear, det är inte rättvist. Because for me, the word rättvist is layered with much, much more emotion. The implications of climate change are falling disproportionately on those people who are least able to insulate themselves from those impacts. Det är inte rättvist. It's not fair. And by being flexible with our electricity consumption, each and every one of us here can actually do something about it.